What is the main reason you are running for school board or running for re-election?
I think the main reason is what we talked about here. I didn't agree with the referendum. The plan I thought was a horrible plan. I thought the school board has made some poor decisions. Number one, even putting that on a ballot was a poor decision. Just the location of the building was a poor decision. To take away all the green space that the school has, and then on top of that, the baseball field there, which I think was just bad. There was no real plan to replace any of that. It just kind of, well, it was great, we'll get that later. And then the tax impact upon the people. I think we need to look at that. The tax impact upon the people, but we got to somehow, we do have to spend money. We've got to increase the safety, the security of the schools. Both of them need to have a locked entrance, secure entrance. So that's the basic thing we have to do. But we have somehow have to balance the needs of the children and the taxpayer and get it done. And I think I can make a better decision. Hopefully, I can make a better decision than what the present board has been making. Thank you.
My desire to be re-elected to the board just goes back to the very first reason of the board. I didn't have a hidden agenda when I first wanted to be on the board. I wanted to be on the board because I'm passionate about DGF. I'm passionate about our communities. I've always been a strong supporter of public education. The school that we have here is a phenomenal school. This is where my kids attended. This is where my kids are. It's very important for me to hear the needs of the community and answer those needs. Whether they agree with everyone or not at the time, I think I've done my best to listen to your voice and try to be a neutral listener, and I try to respect what you have to say, and I try to be your advocate on the board, and I vote according to my conscience.
A little over a year ago, I started attending school board meetings, and I felt as though the communication between the school board and our teachers needs to be improved, and I hope to implement that. I have a desire to really support our teachers, and I feel as though we really need to back them up because they directly impact our kids daily. We need to listen to what they're saying. I also am passionate about my kids, and I'm passionate about their friends, and I just want to positively impact their education the best way that I can. I want to bring a good listening ear to anybody who may have a concern with what's going on in our schools, in our school board. I just feel as though I can make some positive changes for our district.
My desire to run for the school board starts at home with my 3 children and seeing how much they enjoy coming to this school. I have one in high school, one in middle school, and one in elementary. And I just want them to have the best learning environment. I also want to make sure that our teachers have what they need. I want them to be supported by administration and the school board. I want them to have an ear and know that we are listening. You are the biggest asset to our students. And I want to make sure that they have what they need. And also, I'm willing to spend money if we can spend it on the right things to make sure that we're building or repurposing our facilities to balance what all 3 communities desire.
My interest in school board activities certainly, I think, was peaked when we had a referendum recently last year, and came to realize after a lot of thinking that I've had a student now go from K through 12 and graduate, and I'm really appreciative of we have got what we expected when we moved here. We came here with the thought that it was a good district, and it was great. And my thought is, what can I get to the district? How can I participate in shaping the future for not only that's my thought process in running for the board is building something and continuing to build something that's already great and making it even better.
Yeah, I never ever thought I'd be in the school board until 4 years ago when I was approached to run. I'd been a park board member for a few years, and there was a board opening, and I was asked if I'd be interested. And I said, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'm really passionate about creating healthy environments for our children in our community. My whole life I've dedicated to the health and wellness of children. I'm willing to be a strong voice for our children, and sometimes even too willing. I'll put myself out there and probably say things that I probably shouldn't, but I know it's right for the best interest of our kids. So once I got on board, I really enjoyed working with our board members. We made a lot of great progress, and that was so rewarding, and I want to continue that progress. I think, again, DGF is a great school district, and we have a ton of potential, and I just want to keep that moving forward.
I'm running for re-election because there's still work to be done. We need to figure out space needs. We need to maintain our small class sizes. We need to maintain our partnerships with the other districts. And I would like to promote student growth and also grow our student achievement and maintain the fiscal responsibility that we have shown.
Why am I running for re-election? Well, to be quite honest with you, this being the end of my first term, and I'm sure Cheryl and you could sure talk to Bobby or Scott, they're just ending their second year here. That first year that you're on the board, you're just trying to keep your head above water. That second year, things start to click. You know, the third year, it starts to click more. To be completely honest with you, I feel that if you make the commitment to run for board and you do get on the board, you should make that commitment to run for more than one term. I feel you owe that to the people who voted for you because you have work to continue to do. So when I ran, I had made the decision whether I was going to run for re-election. And the other reason is I'm a strong, passionate about public education. It is the most important thing. And you know, I'm always going to come, I'm always going to listen, but in the end, I'm always going to do what's best for kids.